Every single one of you who are saying this is what consent looks like about the voice memo guy did not watch the voice memo. There are two things about that voice memo that make me say that. The first one,
I know you said I don't know about that. So like, I guess my thing is like,
they had already had a conversation about this, and she said that she didn't know if she was comfortable with it. He says that in the voice memo. They had already had a conversation after the first date where he said something about wanting to get physical on the second date, and she said, I don't know about that. And he mentions that, like, in the voice memo, and you guys are still saying this is what consent looks like. No, because what consent looks like is in that moment, the first time you bring it up, that early on in the relationship, being like, oh, you're not comfortable with that? I fully understand. Let's get to know each other a bit more, and I'm sorry that I introduced that so early on. Or, that's actually the only thing I'm looking for right now, and I think that we're not compatible because I'm not looking for something serious, I'm just looking for physical stuff. And the reason I say that is because being physically compatible with each other in an intimate way is something that grows throughout a relationship, right? You're not going to meet someone and be immediately compatible in that way because that's almost impossible. Everyone's life in that way, in their relationship, is completely different and changes over time because you learn what each other like. That's the point of growing together in that way. The thing is, you can't know if you want to do that with someone and want to go through that with someone if you don't know if you like their personality, if you don't know if you click as people. That's why it's like not the norm to just do that on the first, second date, because that's a level of vulnerability that you don't want to meet if you don't know if someone's like emotionally compatible with you, if you can't see yourself with someone in the future. That's what dating is for.
first date, that's fine. Like, you want to get to know each other, I'm all about that. But like, I am looking to have that physical aspect there, and I don't want to continue seeing someone if I don't know if that's good, if that's not there or not.
Everyone who has been dating for a while knows that physical intimacy and compatibility in that way is something that grows with the relationship, doesn't just stay the same from the get-go. That's why I think that was like kind of a shield for him just wanting to hook up. So that's the other reason, is like, how did none of you clock that? How did none of you realize, oh, physical intimacy doesn't always click right away? There's no reason why they wouldn't be able to grow with each other, because that's how almost every relationship is. The last thing I want to bring up, just as something that really, really got to me about this voice memo that I am almost livid that people haven't been talking about, is the fact that he said, I know you invited me over to your place, but if we're not going to be physical, then I don't really understand the point. What's the point in me coming over if we're not going to do that?
What would be the point of me coming over then if we're not gonna like hook up and like cuddle and like be intimate with each other?
This entire voice memo is coercion. That's what it is. It's manipulative and it's evil and it's not okay, and there's zero respect to her. It's me, 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 me. Nothing about how she feels, nothing about her. It's all about him. All he's saying is, hey, I wanted a hookup. If you're not down with that on the second date, I think we should cut things off here, because you're not looking for a relationship. You're looking for a hookup. That's what it is. Say it like it is. That would be respectful. If you said, you know what, I'm not looking for anything serious, I actually just wanted something physical, and I'm realizing that we're looking for different things, and I don't think this is a good idea. That's fine. Be honest, but don't be manipulative and weird and make her feel like it's her fault, make her feel bad about it. This guy is messed up, and I don't care. Point blank, period.